Don't go anywhere. You can house me too. BeefBoys. Please don't leave. Select your character. Doplex. Doplex adventure down. Keep stitches. How will you order? Keep moving. Kilo. Be involved. Are you in?
Hello.
Doplex.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Doplex.
Yeah.
What's your sexuality?
I am gay. You motherfucker.
Too late.
You gotta be quicker than that. You
Welcome
son
to
of a bitch. I can't believe I've been got. I've been got.
I can't believe I've been gucked.
I can't believe Andrew has done this.
Me when I get sucked off surprisingly. Can't believe I've been gucked.
I can't believe that the woman I love has performed oral sex on me.
Jubilee rejoice, gentlemen. Cheerio, chip chip.
I must write mother and let her
Must
know
write
this.
to mother.
Dear mother dearest.
Dear mother,
Mother dearest.
I write to you at this time to let you know that I have been gucked.
My dearest Joanna has slipped my my member into her eating hole, her speaking hole. I know,
my jewels, mother.
mother.
The family jewels have been grasped.
Mother dearest, my stupid bitch wife whom I hate has bestowed upon me the tongue of suck, and she performed it to completion. And then I was like,
Anyway, yeah, that's a new toy you're gonna be hearing. Hope that doesn't
Your
get
rose
annoying.
toy. What's up, James?
My rose toy.
It's like my rose toy.
So that's a new toy you're going to be hearing a lot on the show.
So that's a new toy.
I have influenza AH1N2 from 2001 winter in the UK.
God damn, the British
Is that
sniped you
SARS?
from 24 years ago.
That's the only one I can find besides
the
the
long
Anna
con.
Courtney Covey virus, which was
The
an
Courtney
email.
Covey virus.
Not the
email-
Courtney Covey virus.
As
Fuck.
an email attachment.
Courtney Covey 19.
I'm extremely sick right now, but beef be swag. I'm just gonna like ride the wave of delusion for the next hour.
Your
Yeah, we'll
brain
just
in the
see
next
where it
15
goes.
minutes is gonna be like. Andrew and I will be having like a really in-depth conversation about quantum physics.
Courtney Covey.
In order to travel the galaxy, I think we would really need to harness the power of solar.
You know, I agree.
I've
I've been doing my own research, and I believe that with the power of quantum physics, we can manifest ourselves into any part of China where they have these
make the
hubs,
sand look like a penis.
these hubs that teleport you to anywhere you want to go.
The universe is infinite.
Dude, I can't talk about the universe without immediately going to the fucking Tim and Eric bits.
Oh yeah, the
universe.
fucking.
What a concept. Is the funniest line... Oh, shit. Is the funniest line remains one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I mean the universe do be a concept.
It do be a concept.
Can you imagine if there were like if the universe
There were
got copy
aliens.
pasted right next to each other and we could like teleport, you know?
Between universes?
Yeah, but like
Isn't that a
it's a
multiverse
carbon
theory?
copy of. Well, kind of, but it's like it's a carbon copy of our universe. Like everything's the same. You know, everything happens in parallel with one another.
Well, yeah,
It's
I
just-
think that's just what...
So what
isn't
would the
that what a
fucking
parallel
point be of
universe-
going to the other one?
Just to say what up. Like,
yeah, just say
I
what
see
up.
you're
No,
at
but
the same point in life.
Everything is
See,
the
you're
same.
doing the
I
same
see
thing.
you're
if-
doing
if-
the same shit.
If human consciousness is defined by our perception, then if everything we perceive to be is perceived the same, then are we truly in a different universe?
You know, I've been pondering that same fact for a long time, and you know, I've come to the conclusion that I'm gay. I am gay.
Just to confirm it.
Well, I think string theory is like, there's so many universes. Like, there's a universe where everything from the
Is
Big
string.
Bang to like the
Theory.
heat death of the universe is exactly the same, except like Doplex like has one ingrown hair on his pubes in like 2004. Like everything else is the same. So there's like literally anything that can be different could be different, but like it's so many that only like one tiny minuscule, like one ant takes a different step, and that's a whole new universe.
I want to
see
know.
what you're saying. I like that.
I want individual for all of us. I want to know what, like, if one event changed in your life, what do you think your universe future? So Doplex, you don't burn down your house.
Okay, I've thought about this a lot.
And you go and visit yourself. Like, who do you think that guy's gonna? And then we have to figure some out. Mine is probably if I don't move to Virginia in 2004.
Right.
I would
and
probably
you didn't have
be
the ingrown hair on your pubes.
Exactly, and I didn't have that ingrown hair on my pube in 2009.
These seem to be pretty big inflection points in our lives.
Yeah, I feel like because I mean we could be like, James, what if you never moved to Florida? You're gay. Like I feel like we got to condense it, into like something very minuscule, but something
I'll
that
go fuck myself.
No, actually, let's roll with Andrew's theory here.
No, we can do
real
small
quick.
ones too.
I do think about this. I do think about this on a very not regular basis, but I do think about this quite often because I feel like me burning down my apartment on that fateful evening, I think set a lot into motion in my life. Like that was like the turning point of a lot of shit.
That makes
so
sense.
I feel like
How old were you?
I was
2014.
I think I was either 13 or 14. No, I think I was 14.
Dude, it's so funny for a judge to be like, yeah, this 14-year-old probably wanted to burn down his
Yeah, he
family's
probably
home.
wanted to kill his whole
He
family.
probably wanted to do that.
Yeah. Now, James, if you never moved to Florida and you stayed in Jersey your whole life,
I feel like there's probably a bigger one for James though. Moving to Florida was.
I feel like, but that's pretty big because he's a Jersey boy that was pulled out of his Jersey boy-in roots. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'd probably weigh like 100 pounds less.
That's you know what? That's really fair. That's really fair.
I probably would have not been at some point somewhat addicted to alcohol and weed. Probably wouldn't have developed as bad of like mental health issues.
Right.
Pretty different.
Yeah, that's
No, that's
I thought you
fair.
were gonna keep going.
Pretty
different. I'd say that's pretty. I mean, what would you say? Like, what about Florida? Like, is it like
being
the
there
easy
made me
access
so
to-
sad that I literally like drank myself to sleep like every day for like 2 years.
Right, just exists.
And that just like that put like 70 pounds on me.
Yeah,
and then from there, it
that.
kind of just like spiraled into just self-hatred.
Right. But let me ask you this, though, because now that you're back in Jersey, I feel like you almost have a new appreciation for it. So do you feel like you going to Florida, doing a tour in Florida, as the war vets call it?
I did one tour in Florida.
I did a tour in
Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville. Yeah, I remember this back my tour in Jacksonville. Do you think that kind of gave you, because like I also think about this, like, is introspectively the correct term? I don't know. I'm a little dumb right now, but like I think about it in terms of like, me burning down my apartment and having just a fucking awful life for 10 years after that, or maybe like 7 years after that, and then everything was kind of just turned epic. You know what I mean? Do you think that you had that same appreciation where it's like, man, I did my tour in Florida, but now life is kind of epic? Does that make sense?
To an extent, yeah. Like, before we moved here, I was already extremely resistant to it and like knew I would hate it.
Right.
And I didn't want to leave. So like, I think I already had that appreciation factor of things. But at the same time, like, I think getting away from like your nest egg, it like helped me more so like develop myself personally more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, get out of my comfort zone with like politics and shit like that, and stop being like so I guess apathetic to things, especially because like at that point
you
like
can start flying like your Trump flag and stuff pretty freely.
yeah exactly. No, but like my move to Florida coincided with my moving out of like my house for the first time, so like the disillusion of going from like a polar opposite place, like a very like liberal, cool, epic place, to like a very place was like a big wake up call of like, hey, maybe stuff isn't cool for maybe just being a white boy isn't enough in these days, which is bullshit.
I can't rely on my caucus, my caucanity. I can't rely on this no more.
Exactly. I mean, that's what and you'd think in anywhere it would be Florida. You could rely on that caucasity, but
right, yeah,
not even Florida. So I guess like in that way it was probably good, but not like good enough for like 6 years there. I probably could have learned that lesson in like 2 years. You know what I mean? And then fucking
right.
skedaddled back on my way. But I mean, I don't regret it because I got to spend a lot of time with my nana and my grandpa before they passed away. So
right. Yeah, I guess some good came out of that.
Yeah.
And now that you're back in Jersey, I mean, from the pictures you sent, fucking Jersey looks really chill and epic.
Oh yeah, it's the best place on earth in my opinion.
Hell yeah, brother. Now, Andrew,
yes.
your turn to answer your prompt. if you never moved to Virginia, if you never moved to Vagina and you stated asshole asker, go.
Nice.
Well, that seems like that's got it. You'd be a different human being. You were like 5 years old.
I was 8 when we moved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was pretty young. Honestly, I think the biggest thing would be I probably wouldn't have ended up at Liberty, and Liberty was a pretty big turning point for me. Just going from kind of pretty conservative little guy, super Christian,
conservative little guy,
to like these people are fucking weird, and they kind of changed their whole shtick on a dime when Trump became the guy. So I didn't like that. Anyway, I probably wouldn't have ended up there. And knowing me back then, I tend to dig my heels in if someone says you're wrong or don't do that. Like, I'm like, no, fuck you. I like,
no,
I'm
not. I'm white.
I probably would have doubled down.
I'm white.
Do you not get it?
As conservative. I probably would have. Actually, I don't know, man. It could have gone a couple of... Alaska has really fucking weird politics.
Right.
A lot of people end up...
I'm just imagining
libertarian, which might be a worse fate.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you like...
God forbid I would have ended up a libertarian in the woods of Alaska.
Yeah, but I'm imagining you like continuing like through that pipeline, if you will, and then like
Alaska
still getting into content creation, and then just being like... Who's that guy with like the really gummy smile? You know what I'm talking about? The guy with the little teeth and the gummy smile.
Charlie Kirk.
He started his shit at Liberty.
Oh, see? Like, imagine if
I've known about Charlie Kirk for a long time before he popped up in like...
Before his gummy
he started the
smile
Falkirk Center.
He has like a building dedicated to him.
Well, that's the thing. It was called the Falkirk Center, but it wasn't a building. It was an idea. And it immediately went away because Jerry Falwell Jr., the guy that had all the sex stuff come out. Funny documentary on Hulu about it for anybody who doesn't know. Pool Boy, you can find it.
Waterboy starring Adam Sandler.
That kind of fell away, but I think the idea around it was somehow in their mind, in an effort to promote like good ideals and free speech and stuff, it was going to block left-wing sources. Do that mental math
through like
physically
radio waves.
Yeah, through like, well, yeah, God, probably lots of praying, just like, dear God, please don't let any libtard shit get into this school, please.
Stop! It's me, God. I noticed you're uploading some leftist propaganda. Stop!
I saw that you were downloading pegging porn.
Cease immediately.
Stop it.
I think it was like a
doing. You could only do that with
couple
your
of
wife.
different ways, but it was the dumbest idea, mostly because no one knew what it did. It got explained to people a million times, and everyone was like, "So what does this do exactly?"
What if it was like Neuralink, like a politicized Neuralink? It's like you get that chip inserted. In the
it wasn't
back of your
that,
head,
but
like
that
Cyberpunk.
would have been a hard sell.
Yeah,
I like the idea,
especially for people
trans
who believe
porn.
in the Antichrist.
I like the idea that like there's a sect of Christianity where once you fulfill your like human duty of get married and have baby, then you've like fulfilled your oath to God, and like after that, most things that would be like deviant become like chill. So like you can start getting sodomized in the ass by your wife and shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just like you already fulfilled your oath.
Like, all right, God, I had a baby. This is my hall pass.
Now let me get
May I be
fucking
gay
piped
now?
in the butt.
Let me get my shit piped, God, please.
Yeah, what if
Please,
Adam
God.
Sandler's name was Eric Sandler? How would his life be different?
The cover art of his movies would say something else. You know, it'd be like Eight
That's
Crazy Nights.
True. All the
starring Eric
trailers would be
Sandler.
different. They'd probably say Eric
Yeah.
Sandler.
Yeah,
You think you think Eric Sandler could still carry him to stardom?
I feel like Eric Sandler's a little harder to say than Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
is
Eric
also,
Sandler
like-
sounds like a fucking nerd Jew.
Yeah, it sounds like a type of sandwich. Yeah, I'll get the Eric Sandler.
Adam Sandler is not.
Eric Sandler sounds like something. Eric Sandler sounds like something that could skirt through the Charlie Kirk radio wave Jewish
Yeah.
hallucinations. But
Eric Sandler.
or Adam
Eric
Sandler could.
Sandler.
But Eric
Charlie
Sandler would
Kirk
get
will be
stopped
giving
at
him
the,
like a.
Eric Sandler would get stopped at the door and fucking circumcised.
I don't know. Is Adam? I feel like Adam might be more of a Jewish name than Eric.
I don't think so.
I'm Adam.
Your brother's name is Adam.
I know, but
He's
Christian,
not a Jew.
I
Is
know,
he a
but
Jew?
Christianity and Judaism share a lot of the Old Testament names. Adam, Noah, Moses, just all of those things. There's
I don't
a bunch
know. Eric
of
and
overlap in
Ethan
some
to me
of
are
them.
the most
Steven.
Jewish names of all time.
Let us know in the comments if you're a Jewish Ethan.
Adam
and
is like
or
Adam
Eric.
is like to me Adam
about
is
Hezbollah?
like Jock from the 90s. And we know Jews aren't jocks.
Yeah,
the-
come on.
Come here, kid. I'm gonna pull up your. I'm gonna touch your skin. And
Come
then
here, kid. I'm gonna pull up your TurboTax information.
High school sucks.
High school sucks so bad.
Everybody calls.
Oh, James. I heard you got raped by a hot dog.
Bro.
If you're comfortable telling
If enough
it on the
time has
show.
passed,
Yeah, if enough time has passed, if you've taken your time to heal.
but only if you're ready. He's dealing with the demons.
Why are you laughing, dude?
Sorry. It's okay, my son. You can discuss in full detail. Yes, let it out, my child. Let it out, my child. Let it all out.
Now,
that was a
That's
big
I really want to
fucking
hear you
loogie.
tell the story, James, but that
That's
would
a
probably
big
be the funniest way for you to leave the show. It's just
No,
like,
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
no, don't leave. I want to hear the story so bad.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it's
also
so
wanna hear- I'm still
fucking
reading, bro.
funny.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, I've been sick.
Right.
I've been sick. This is like the sickest I've ever been. I got a COVID test. Negative.
It said that.
Yeah.
like a little, it had a little like, it was written in like graffiti font. Like,
What are the cards that when
It's
you open
Fred
it,
Durst.
it has a little message for you?
negative.
Negative.
There's like a little guy doing a kickflip on there.
Yeah.
He's doing the Sonic the Hedgehog pose.
He's doing the Willy Pro Whittly border.
Yeah, he's
Well,
doing the
yeah,
James Pigeons
James
for
Pigeon.
Whitley board. Yeah.
Pigeon.
And this is like the first night where you're like, oh, I'm getting sick, and then like there's like a 30-minute period where it all just fucking hits you, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick.
And that happened right when my mother made me 2 wonderful hot dog. I took I'm like mid cough. I'm mid loogie. I'm my nose is fucking gushing boogers. But I'm like, oh man. Little hot dog.
Yeah,
Little
hot
sauerkraut, little spicy brown mustard.
Hey, it's me, little hot dog. Little spicy
Negative.
brown mustard.
You've been practicing hot dog retention. He's been practicing semen retention. Semen retention.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like half hallucinating when I wrote that, so let me just refresh myself on my message.
Yeah, go hit the refresh button there.
Yeah. Bro got this fucking, what is it when you like get molested and you like your brain forgets about it? What's that called?
And Frank.
I think isn't it just blacked out? Like you blacked it out?
No, there's like a word for it. It's like when you get
Trauma?
molested as a child and you're trying to remember it. It's like a 25-year-old, and it's like, oh, it's been. You know what I mean? It's like your brain like fucking deletes the file. It corrupts the file of you getting molested.
Repressed memory.
Repressed memory. Thank you,
There it
Andrew.
is.
Yeah, James's hot dog story has been repressed in his brain.
I've unpressed.
He's unpressed. I think it's repressing again.
So I bit the hot dog. I was a little too overzealous, and I kind of just like went to swallow, and I love sauerkraut. But the idea of the sauerkraut, it started hitting the mouth texture because it was just like, I don't know, it just felt like mucus basically. So then I just wanted to swallow it really quick and get it over with, but I didn't really chew the hot dog. So then the hot dog got stuck in the middle of my throat. And then at that point, the hot dog and the sauerkraut just started feeling like cock and semen. and the idea of such homosexuality made my body instantly repulse the feeling, because not that there's anything wrong with it, but I am not gay.
Exactly. So you're about to eat the hot dog and then that happened.
This is me when someone else is gay.
Gay.
Very neutral.
Right.
This is me when this is me when I'm gay.
Homosexual.
It's just
James feeling the hot dog in his throat.
Homosexual.
I am straight. I'm not gay. So at that moment, my body and my mind and my soul were like,
maybe you are
it's
gay.
it's hard being gay in these day and age, and they're probably gonna take away their rights, and that's really sad. And it took so long for us to, and this all happening in like a split second. It took so long for them to earn those rights, and Obama made it legal to be gay, and they got June and Pride Month, and everybody makes their things rainbow, and I got nothing against gay people. I got gay friends. I got I watch lesbian porn. I like
True ally.
I like rainbow
God is
sometimes.
Smiling at you right now,
But
dude.
I'm not gay. So immediately I went to go hawk this hot dog up. And it kind of like launched out of my mouth like in a cartoon way, just like
Nice.
But the sauerkraut was kind of still chilling in there and everything, and the whole like texture of my entire like fucking nervous system was just fucked at that point. Yeah. And then the homosexual energy was just corrupting my throat and mouth.
Started Googling pictures of penises.
Yeah, exactly. No,
just like you're the most anatomical, like textbook sketches of cocks.
That's not what happened.
It's really nice.
But then against
how beautiful balls are.
Against my will, my throat started salivating.
What, at the pictures?
No.
Yeah, at the balls.
Oh, because of the hot dog. Oh,
because I was gonna. No, I was drooling like a feral animal, but not over the gay imagery.
Over the gay imagery on your computer screen and TV and wall.
No, over the natural response to lubricate your throat before you vomit.
Right.
Right.
I'm just imagining you like with your hair all scruffed up and you're like hunched over, just foaming at the mouth.
I'm gay.
They're trying to figure out if being gay is a choice or not, but it's really just a bad run-in with a hot dog.
I'm looking for cock.
That's what you turned into.
Nearest cock.
So then, it was too late at that point, and to prove to myself that I truly wasn't gay, I started violently vomiting everywhere.
That was your transformer on your lap.
Yeah, that was like my concentration, not my concentration camp. My
concentration camp.
That was my conversion camp.
Gassing out the hot dog from my throat.
Yeah, I turned the hot dog gas on.
Yeah.
That's me after I eat a hot dog. I start farting. So I started just fucking violently vomiting all over the place.
I'm straight.
I was hoping
that is how it happened.
Wait, can you hit that again? There it is.
That was me, honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't puked like that in a while. I was like, every time I puked, it would just be like, you could go for another one. I'd be like, no, I can't. Stop it, please.
I can't.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not gay. I promise. Stop, please.
I promise I swear I'm not gay.
And then after
Please,
that,
God,
I
don't
was
make me gay.
It's like your stomach giving you a swirly.
yeah. It caused
straight.
It caused so much psychological and physical damage to my being that after that I had to do something to replenish my masculinity, like a MMO. So what I did was I took a bubble bath with Epsom salt and lit a candle. And that really leveled me back out to being as masculine as I could be.
I agree. You know, I totally I feel like I can empathize with your plight there, because that same scenario happened to me. It's like, it's something when you're sick, right? People don't realize this, but
Sort
when
of
you're
similar
sick,
situation. There was a penis going down.
there was
my
a penis
throat.
in my mouth, and I was like, "Whoa, this feels like a penis in my mouth."
Feels really kind
and I
of
threw
gay,
up.
and I don't like
Yeah.
that, so I threw up all over it.
How'd that get there?
So this is a Mexico story.
How'd that get
but
there?
when I lived in Mexico, I remember I was really sick, and when I lived in Mexico, I smoked a shit ton of weed.
Nice.
That is
He's been
related.
practicing semen retention.
I was practicing weed retention, and in Mexico, you know, it was pretty hard to come by good weed, and I was like, man, I'm so
Isn't
fucking
that where
sick.
it comes from?
Right, but like this was like 2008, right? So it was like, it was pretty
They were
hard to
sending all
come
the
by.
good weed over the fucking wall.
Exactly. Yeah. So pretty much all I had was my buddy who lived down the street. His name
So I'd
was the
smoke his
N-word,
penis
so I
all
can't say
fucking
it.
day long.
Wait, his
yeah.
name was the N-word?
His name was the N-word. That was like his nickname.
What, like Negro Arroyo or something?
Yeah, it was Negro, but I don't want to say that, and then, you know, somebody. It's the Spanish word for black. What do you want
you
from
can
me?
say that.
That was
You
his
can
name.
say negro.
Yeah,
Negro.
Negro.
You just have to put
Negro.
this you have to put the stank on it so people know
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
not
put
being
the
racist.
Roy
tank stank
Lane.
on it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway,
Walter
normally I would
White's
get my
not
weed
racist.
from him.
He's
But
white.
his weed was like fucking dirt cheap, and it fucking sucked. Like, it was literally like a Ziploc bag, like this fucking
It
big
was like
for
$4.
$20.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it was like the dirtiest weed ever.
They were charging
Now-
us white boys like $500 for that.
Yeah, but you know,
That's the
it's-
white tax.
Yeah,
They talk
that's the
about
caucus
you
tax.
guys having it hard.
Exactly.
The
yeah,
white
we had
man's
it pretty
weed
good.
curse.
But here's the thing, right? As a brown man, you got shit weed. You didn't get good weed. You know what I mean? The only time you got good weed was, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I would have to go to a strip club. As a 15-year-old boy, I'd have to go to a strip club in downtown Tijuana to buy weed. And
Dude,
so that's
it's
what
so
I did. I was
crazy what you were doing in 2008. I was in 6th grade at a little Mennonite private school.
Yeah, I was playing
At that
Fallout
time.
3.
Yeah.
That's
I was playing
wild.
Fallout 3 in real
I
life.
know, isn't it fucking crazy?
I was playing soccer, basketball, and tennis. Like, oh, my friends just
Yeah.
going around. Like,
I was fighting for my
you
life.
were out there,
Andrew.
out there in the mud.
Andrew,
Yeah.
what's crazier? How much more gangsta he was at the same time as us not being gangsta? Or
What?
how much older he was?
Oh, how freaking ancient he
How
is.
freaking old as shit he is. Interesting.
I do be a fossil. Anyway, so let me finish my story for I lose my train of thought. So I was really sick and I wanted to smoke weed,
Train
and
of
this is gonna
cock.
loop back to relating
right
to
now.
James's story. And so I walked my happy ass down to the bus stop, and I got on the bus, gave
Also
the
known
dude
as gay.
fucking $3 in pesos, Mexican Monopoly money, sucked his cock. And I went down to Revolucion, which is downtown TJ, and I went to my strip club and I bought my weed. The guy he takes my money, he gets on his little tiny Spider-Man bike, literally a fucking 40-year-old dude on a little tiny Spider-Man kid's bike,
Dude,
rolling somewhere.
I went.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I went to Mexico on a mission trip, and just driving through there is just. It's such a very Mexican thing. Just like, it's like Walmart bikes that somehow all
Yeah.
end up in Mexico.
Yeah.
They
like
all
a-
end up down there, dude, and
Yeah,
everybody
they try to
rides
build
them.
a
It's
border
so
with
sick.
them.
It's like how after the Super Bowl, like they make the NFL makes like thousands of you won the Super Bowl, like, merchandise so that the players can put it on, like, after the Super Bowl's over.
Yeah.
But they do it for both teams, so, like, half of that is completely, like, illogical. Like, it has no value anymore because it's wrong.
Yeah.
So you'll just go to Africa because they ship it all to Africa. So you'll go to Africa.
They're all wearing that shit.
Yeah, it'll be like the Patriots won this in 2011 Super Bowl, and it's like, no, they lost.
No, man.
They're just living like a different reality.
Yeah, I know. They're like
that's the different universe we were talking about.
Yeah,
They are
that
living
literally
in a
is.
separate reality to us.
yeah, that's
But
the
instead,
string
like
theory.
Walmart has a deal where they supply Mexican cartel dealers with like fucking Spider-Man and Elsa, fucking toddler tricycles. With the
Here's
built-in
a
weed
really cool
department.
army Jeep truck. It's battery powered.
This shit's fire.
Yeah, I got my Spider-Man bicycle and my fucking bluey backpack and my Dora the Explorer lunchbox.
Is everybody
doing
in
like a-
Mexico like
Are you doing like a
13
Maldi
feet-
accent?
13 feet tall.
It did sound a little moldy. Anyway, so fucking yeah. So okay, where was I? Yeah. So the dude with the bicycle got my weed, and then we went to a hookah shop because we smoked a lot of hookah too for some reason. Wasn't a lot to do in Mexico. We just we just destroyed our body as fast as possible. So we bought this big fucking bucket of like hookah tobacco. It was a coconut one, and then we went back to our apartment, me and my friend Eddie, and we were like, yo, let's mix the weed
Is
and
Eddie
the,
Negro?
Eddie is not Negro, no.
Okay.
But he was just as dark. So we mixed the weed and the fucking hookah tobacco together into this massive fruit bowl, and then we smoked it.
So you made
And we
like
were
a massive fruit spliff?
Yeah, pretty much inside
Nice.
of the
Fucking
hookah.
awesome.
Yeah. Now keep in mind,
Do
I'm
you
like
think
very
that it like cleanses
sick.
the smoke?
Bro, you're
Like the
oh shit! I
carcinogens
forgot
get,
you
like-
were sick when you did this, bro.
Yeah,
you're
no,
a sick fuck.
Yeah, I had the flu like when I was doing all of this. So
Do
like
you think that the fruit like absorbs the carcinogens out of the smoke
maybe I don't know.
like a filter?
That'd be cool. It does make it taste
That
pretty
would be
nice
cool.
though. Makes
Your
it taste
reverb's
crazy.
still on, by the
You're
way. Just in
smoking
case
out of a
you didn't
Jamba
know.
Juice.
Oh, I did.
A
know
giant
you
Jamba
fucking-
Juice.
Shit.
So anyway, so I was like, all right, this is gonna make me feel better, and I put the long hookah penis in my mouth, and I took the biggest fucking rip ever. Like I literally like it was just like a like for a really long time because I wanted to like just fucking put myself out of my misery,
Bro, that
and
head
then
high.
And you were like,
yeah, and then so like I'm inhaling, right? And then in my throat, it's like the fucking the smoke was so thick. I don't know if it was from the fruit, or like the coconut fucking tobacco or the weed or a combination of all three.
what?
Yeah, it literally just tasted like fucking almond joys. And then I pulled the thing out of my mouth and just projectile vomited all over
Oh
the
my
room. It was
God.
like a sprinkler of puke, like all in one fell swoop.
That
It was like
sucks. You immediately
inhale
did it.
and
That's gonna
exhale
burn like
puking.
shit.
Yeah, so
Did
it was,
it
I was
burn
like
the shit
throwing up.
plug out of your throat?
It did, yeah, because
Yeah.
like I was projectile vomiting while smoke was coming out, and it was just like it was a mess.
That
Dude,
fucking
vomiting,
sucks.
Yeah.
vomiting. Like when I take the, like there have been multiple times where I take a big rip and can't handle it, and like
Yeah,
I cough to the point where I think that I really like people. It's like, oh no, marijuana's never killed anybody, and it's like I think I'm about to cough to the point where I can't catch my breath and I will collapse and die if someone
Right.
I
doesn't
mean,
help me.
we have you on
Yeah.
camera on the vlog, like
Yeah.
drooling.
Well, yeah, exactly.
After
but
a
it's
hit,
now, imagine
After,
that,
yeah,
but I'm
one hit of a
projectile
joint.
vomiting during that. It's like I would not be able to get an ounce of oxygen into my lungs.
yeah.
That's fucking scary, honestly.
It is really scary. Like even like just something like if you're drinking water and it goes down the wrong pipe, you're like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna
yeah.
die by just
I'm
sucking
an idiot.
water out of
I'm
my
a
hydro
fucking
flask.
idiot.
I'm
out here
that
taking
guy.
a
I'm so
s-
stupid. I'm dying
Taking an
from
L
drinking
to
water.
sip of
I
water.
remember I choked on
at
mashed
any time.
potatoes because I was eating it with 2 forks at once when I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Just like a fat piece of shit. Just an
Like a
absolute
cartoon
like,
character.
You think like out of all the deadly sins or whatever, why is gluttony the one? Like why does God really care about how much food I'm eating? And then
Right.
you look over at your fucking 5-year-old son and he's eating mashed potatoes with 2 forks at a restaurant and he's
God's just like, that's
just like, what
enough,
the fuck
fat
is wrong with
boy.
this fucking idiot. And I remember
You've had enough.
I started choking, and my whole family looks over at me with 2 forks in my hands, just choking in salad and fucking like foaming at the mouth on mashed potatoes. and my grandpa like hit me on the back until I spit it up, and then slapped me across the face like in public. And he never did that to me in my whole life besides then. And he was just like,
Bro, dude, sometimes that's how you gotta do it. You just gotta be like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You gotta wake up.
Like, come back to reality, fat boy.
Holy shit, man. That's so fucking funny.
That's hilarious.
But ever since then, I've had like an insane fear of like, it like I realized in that moment there's probably no more embarrassing of a way to die than to choke to death on food.
Yeah.
So I've had like such a like there's specific things like spaghetti, which obviously I love spaghetti, but like if you when you go to eat spaghetti, if like the strand is too long and then you like go to choke and it like flosses your throat like and then you just like can't get it to come out
survival becomes
or go
a strand type game.
Yeah, exactly. So I've just like, as soon as I even sense that it could be possible that I'm gonna choke on something, I just until it comes out of my mouth.
Just immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Dude,
like
that happened to it's not my uncle. He's one of those things where it's like a second cousin's dad, so but you can call him uncle because calling him cousin would be weird.
You call him your boyfriend.
I call him my cuddle buddy.
I call him my first time.
He was up here
my
and
kissy monster.
my little kissy boo, my sweetie pea. My dad told a story. They were at some restaurant and that happened to him with a mozzarella steak. The one end went down and the other end was still out here. And
That's
he was
why
just like,
I don't like eating it. Yeah.
Bro's choking like Squidward on the fork.
It's like when you see someone put a balloon through like the septum of their nose and like pull it out and go like,
oh,
it's like that, except half of it's in your stomach and half of it's just like in your hand, and it's just like, oh well, I don't really know how this is gonna end.
Yeah,
it's probably also just like your brain being like, I'm not supposed to be able to on a sensorial.
On a sensual.
Sensory.
I'm not
on a sensory level supposed to be feeling something here, and here.
Yeah. You're not supposed to see something here that's in here.
You're not supposed to be touching all parts of the thing going down at the same time. It just kind of.
Well, maybe you're not sucking the right cock.
Yeah, damn, maybe I'm not.
Oh yeah, I put a video in Talking Points if you guys want to watch it.
I'm down to watch.
So after we watch this video, I want you to go to the, I guess, actually it might show, never mind. Yeah, just play it.
With every breath, his mercy lingers. In every struggle, I find strength again.
Can you turn it up? So for audio listeners, it's an edit from America's Got Talent. Everyone's celebrating this AI abomination. It's a three-headed African man.
Now, what part of what you just said is the abomination part?
Yeah, that was a video. That was
you know how
that was crazy.
You know they have
views.
Kids YouTube where like you can't comment on things and it could only be like there can't be like cursing and stuff.
We should have that for older people.
There should be like elderly YouTube where like everything needs to be fact checked by like a universal like omni-political body so that like old people can't be manipulated into like giving their money and votes to like three-headed Nigerian men.
Right.
It's
because I mean
very
like,
weirdly predatory how easy it is. I mean it's this. It is legitimately the same like easy
all the
difficulty as
like,
advertising to kids.
My God bless this boy. I love this boy.
I know because like, it's so they obviously have no they have no knowledge of what AI is as a concept. You know what I mean? So it's like. They see this edit, this poorly made edit, mind you, of a fucking three-headed guy singing on America's Got Talent, and they think it's like a miracle. Like, oh, Jesus did this. Jesus let this man have such a nice voice.
He healed the leopard.
I don't know what Suno is.
He did heal the leopard. That's my favorite Jesus parable.
He healed the leopard.
He healed
Wait,
the
so like, do you guys have old people in your family that would fall for something like that? I don't.
Yeah. I
like my grandparents.
My family isn't.
Yeah. Like your grandparents.
Well, I've only got one of them.
I'm not saying they're like impervious. No, but at any point, like even before the internet or something, like I wouldn't say that my grandparents were like impervious to like misinformation or something, but like they tried to at least stay up on things to the point where they can look at that and be like, well, I don't think that's real. Let me ask like my grandson or something.
Right. I don't think they would see a 3-headed man and be like, yeah, that's probably real.
That's the grace of God.
Like, well, who the fuck?
That's the grace of God.
Why?
Why
do these people talk about gluttony? Why do they deserve to consume my resources and put so little of it to their brain?
I think I've said this before. We need to do a litmus test. Just check out what's going on. You know what I mean? And I feel like that could be that can.
If you're
that
too
can
stupid,
then,
you die.
Yeah, that, or you get allocated somewhere. You get put.
You get re-educated by the liberal media.
No,
like,
I'd rather die. Let me go see the 3-headed Nigerian man now.
Like let's figure out the three the riddles 3
equals 3.
Yeah, the equals 3, the Ray Johnson equals 3 riddles 3 of humanity. Ray Johnson. I know, I John Smithed him. My government named him.
Ray Johnson is fire.
Yeah, like if you let's say
you think his name is really Ray Johnson? Like, come on.
It's probably Ray Mundo.
Fucking Gushti McBortar or some shit.
Gushti McJohnson.
Yeah, Gushti McJohnny.
What if his name was?
I like white
3?
women. I like equal 3. I like hamburger.
I like equal 3. I hate my bitch wife, but I love equals 3.
What if Ray William Johnson was just an Indian plant, and they just changed his name to from Ray Mall to Ray, and they were like, all right, just spike your hair.
Ray Mall John Suki.
Just spike your hair and you'll fucking fit
just
right in.
Spike your hair
right in, brother. It's all the
He's
rage.
He's talking to his family back home.
Raymond, just spike your hair and go on to YouTube. Just you'll get a lot of views.
Nobody
and then
will
send
believe.
me 10 Google Play gift card when you get rich and famous. Thank you. Okay, bye. Ma'am, do not leave me. Ma'am, please, I'm begging you. I've seen unholy things, ma'am.
Sir?
Ma'am, I am on the other side of the void. Ma'am, I'm no longer in New Delhi. I'm in Old Delhi. They banned this place.
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you now. Did you say
Ma'am!
Did you say to redeem? Did you say to redeem that? All right, I'm hitting redeem right now.
That was a good bit. That was a really good bit, and not one we did earlier.
Yeah, we did not do that earlier.
We
and
did
just
not do that
desperately
one
wanted a reason to bring it back up.
Anyway, let's try to figure out a good litmus test, all right? Like of how cool and epic, you are. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the shopping carts is an obvious one.
I think
right?
a guy in Germany had one a couple years back. I think there's a couple people through history who have tried that one.
Look, I'm not saying to kill anyone or throw anyone in any camps, but just so we know what we're working with. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody should just okay, how good of a person are you? Do you return shopping carts?
No, that's a good one.
I don't know. Well, is it a good one if you're talking about 75-year-old people who can barely move?
Yeah.
I mean,
get somebody else to do that shit for you, man.
That's understandable,
exactly.
But at the same time, why are they grocery shopping to begin with?
Sometimes they don't got nobody.
We got Instacart, we got DoorDash, we got.
They should die.
Sometimes I can't afford
then
it.
to heck with them.
Hell with them.
Only if.
Then I got 2 words for them, and I got 2 more bullets. That's my cool, epic action hero voice of a guy who goes around killing elderly
old
people.
Yeah, I'm kind of a cool guy. I kill old people.
Time's up, bitch.
Hello, Sadie. Do you think you could help get my cat out of the...
How old are you, man?
78.
Time's up, bitch.
That's his catchphrase.
Time's up, over, blow. What's another good litmus test?
Oh yeah, what is another good litmus test?
Do you have the ability to look at blinker? Okay,
dude, I'm putting my foot down.
Big
on
on
that.
blinkers.
All right, we're good. Yeah.
Easy way to.
Pretty
It's like
ones.
the easiest way to let people know you're turning and not cause a crash. Just do it, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got one.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
Put on trans, and then last one to get hard is a liar.
Is a liar.
Yeah.
Time's up, bitch.
No, wait, but I.
No, wait, I swear I'm hard.
It's just really
No, I'll check again.
Do you think if someone was like, get hard right now or I'll kill you, could you get hard?
No.
No.
I feel like under that pressure.
Under
like,
that pressure, I doubt it.
Yeah. My shit would be flat.
Like with no visual stimuli? Are you?
Yeah, no,
like, are you crazy?
Without some big hecking breasts, dude? Are you gay?
Sorry, I have a vivid imagination.
I can imagine Joe Biden getting his pussy eated.
James built different. Be like, hold on, sir. Let me go to my mind palace.
Let me go to my mind cave, my mind goon cave.
The pants just start bulging. All of a sudden, by God, he did it.
I don't think women want to know what's in my mind palace.
The gunman slowly lowers his glasses, just in awe.
Dude, I don't know why I keep getting this. This is a complete offshoot. There's this guy on Reels who all he does is post like the most nothing fact or thing. And he just takes his glasses off and goes,
that apples are fruits.
And like look, and it makes me, it infuriates me.
I hate that kind of shit.
I hate that kind.
Those are but that's what I'm saying. Those are the people we have to sniff out before they get too old, and we feel bad for them.
I think that's a good litmus test.
Those are the people who believe in the three-headed Nigerian.
Or like the guys who are like, hey, what's up to a day in the life of a guy that takes podcast clips, and I choose my Subway Surfers with the gameplay footage to go with it, and I put it into CapCut, and I use AI to automatically, and then I put a TikTok voice, and this one generates $1,000. I'm like, you should be thrown off of a bridge.
This is crazy.
Preferably one where the water has long since dried out.
Yeah,
just make a nice Looney Tunes
hard quarry
at the bottom, you know.
And hey, speaking of killing yourself, Patreon.com/BeefBoys. Go there.
Killing yourself.
$5. Go practice killing yourself for tension.
You ever think about when you die, where the rest of your money in your bank account's gonna go?
Yeah, the government eats it.
They really do.
There's just one guy in the basement at the White House.
If you don't want Joe Biden, Donald Trump to get your money when you die, just subscribe to the BeefBoys Patreon.
Yep. Put us in your will and testament.
Let that shit just run dry on us until you're forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like schedule months ahead, so that way Joe Biden doesn't eat your money.
You can also just in your will, just leave that in the will. Just dump all of it into the Patreon.
To Andrew. Yep.
Andrew
Jehovah Miller.
No.
Address
I'm not a
David.
Jehovah's Witness.
David.
649 Johnson Road.
David. Thank you, James.
Anchorage, Alaska 71919.
I know Doplex's middle name.
Yeah.
Pablo.
Pablo.
Pancho.
Pancho. Patreon.com/BeefBoys. Also,
Jose.
Email address. So I want to make sure we shout all this out. Email address, bbcontentcow@gmail.com. I made the email address.
Yeah.
Saw the last one. Andrew, explain what they do with that email address.
Oh, so briefly, because we did a terrible job of doing this last time because we did it on the phone. We kind of want to use this as a way to have like the occasional public news access type that we'd love to sometimes if we have, we're recording and a big event is going to happen somewhere in the world, whether it's, whether it's a good trucker rally that seems interesting. We'd love to be able to send you guys to places for stand on the street type stuff to put on the beef.
Well, not that we would send you there. You send yourself
Content
there.
cow.
Yeah, you send yourself there. We
do
don't
it with the intention
of
giving us your footage.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be beef members who are near these events who can be like, well, I can go film something, and we'll put
like
you
a cool
in the
man
TV
on the street. I think a simpler way of putting it is if you got something cool you want to share, not just with us four. Kudos isn't here right now if you haven't noticed. Not just with us four, but with the people who watch us as well. And you went to gay sex practice.
He couldn't figure it
He's
out.
not even freaking good at it.
He kept trying to put it.
We got his report card. It's so bad.
He kept trying to put it in the pussy.
Even though there wasn't one, he was trying to find it.
Oh,
fucking
mate,
dummy.
where's your pussy, mate?
Where's the pussy? That's how Kudo speaks. Where's the pussy? That's my Kudos accent. He's feeling around for it
anyway,
like a blind guy.
What are we calling it?
Content cow.
Content cow.
Beef. Yeah.
We're milking you dry.
bbcontentcow@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, to be a content cow. What are we calling the new station?
We're
I was thinking like
BB. We're milking you dry since 2025.
Hey, that's in the future.
No, it's not. It's right now. Fucking idiot.
No, we're in 2001. You freaking dummy.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we got your ass.
He did get me.
You stupid.
Not fuck.
Oh yeah, well, hang on.
Andrew, you look like you're about to kidnap a fucking minority.
Andrew's about to have sex with a man.
Don't take this out on me.
Don't take your embarrassment out on me. Andrew, have you ever heard of the knot deer?
The knot deer?
Yeah. It's so stupid. I heard about it today. It's like, you know how there's like a lot of Appalachian cryptids, like Mothman.
Oh, dude, there's a shit ton.
Yeah, there's so many cool ones like Mothman and fucking like
Mothman's
shout out Mothman.
There's like a giant sheep one that has like a really cool name, and then there's just this thing where it's a deer that stands on 2 feet and like is impervious to bullets. And it's just called.
I was expecting just a guy who happens to be a deer.
No, it's just called knot deer.
Hey,
dude,
it's like a real one.
I don't think I've heard of knot deer. I think I've heard of deer like cryptids, but I've never heard the term knot deer. That's awesome.
I've never heard that either, and that's
God, it's the knot deer.
It's the knot deer.
AI image for it on Google.
I wonder what
he
isn't.
It's like a deer on its hind legs in like a night vision trail cam, and it's just like a deer just like looking right at the trail cam. We're like,
it's the knot deer. He's like,
put the knot deer on screen.
Yeah, put the
Courtney,
knot deer.
put the
I'll
knot
save
deer
the
on
image.
screen.
Put the knot deer on screen. Knot deer cryptid.
So fucking stupid looking.
That just looks like a deer.
No, but it's angry, bro.
Yeah, look at the mouth, dude. It's wide open. He's like,
Hey,
deer mouth don't work
I'm not
like
a
that.
deer.
What was I looking up earlier?
Gay porn.
No, it wasn't that. I don't think.
Hey, Thriller was ranked #1 on the Billboard. Again.
Bro, it's just like 20 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't that come out in like '82?
Yeah, but it's still on the Billboard.
Michael will be with us forever.
He'll never die. I love Michael.
I love
He
Michael.
did-
He's
and-
so funny. You can't
you
take
know
him
what?
anywhere.
You can't take him anywhere.
anywhere.
All the kids love him. He always takes them in the back room and shows them a good time. And you can't take him anywhere. I don't think nothing's ever going to come out about Michael Jackson either.
It's me, Macaulay Culkin.
Oh no.
What are you doing with my wiener, Michael?
Oh God.
That didn't happen. That was a fictitious.
That was a hoax.
That was a fictitious thing that did not happen. Hey, Vanilla Ice went to jail.
Oh holy shit! Vanilla Ice went to jail.
Good. I never liked that bitch.
Lizzie McGuire just came out, dude.
The movie?
No, the
person?
The show. The person.
The show.
Yo, Hillary Duff just dropped.
Just
Get hyped.
dropped. Everybody get out of here, dude. It's awesome.
Oh man, boys, I have some sad news. Well, the Congolese president, Laurent Desire Kabila, the president of the Congo, was sadly assassinated in his office by one of his own bodyguards.
No.
Yeah, and
What the fuck?
yeah, that's all the information I have.
Why do you think he did that, bro?
I don't know. There's a cool picture of him.
That's a cool picture of him. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment of silence for what was my
in
favorite?
Other news, El Chapo escaped.
Oh no.
The Mexican drug lord escaped.
How did that rascal get out of here?
He had
Or
one of
get
those
out of there?
novelty spoons that came with boxes of Trick cereal, and he just dug through the floor.
So tricks are
Come on,
not just for kids.
come on, let me out of here.
on, tricks
What the
are
fuck?
for
This
drug
spoon ain't
lords
working
too,
and
man.
shit. Hey, writer, let me see your spoon. Yeah, okay, boys.
Okay, boys.
Yeah, okay, El Jefe. Here's my spoon.
My spoon has gotten me through many troubles.
Like eating trick cereal.
Which is not for children. It's a very dangerous act.
It cuts up your gums. It hurt me badly.
Hurt me really badly. I hope it serves you better.
Hey, thanks, man. All right, I'm gonna dig out of this prison and shit. I'm El Chapo.
Best of luck to you, man.
Thanks, man. I'm El Chapo the Hedgehog.
It's in the corner.
It takes him 6 weeks.
That take him fucking 16 years with the trick spoon. But he did it, so.
He did it. He did.
That is how he got out.
Yeah, this month that happened.
In 2001.
Yeah, the year we are in.
The year we are in currently.
Should we do a question? We haven't done a question in months.
We haven't done a question in a long fucking time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can do a question.
I saw you were about to click off. The BeefBoys see everything. Please don't leave.
This one comes from me, Malicious. If you guys became a serial killer, what would be your #1 song to kill to? I.e., my favorite is Uptown Girl by Billy Joel.
Favorite song to kill to?
Thank you, me, Malicious. Favorite song to kill to?
Isn't me Malicious the guy that was gonna make us a beer?
I think so, yeah.
Isn't he also the one? I think he was the one that also happened to stop into the Appalachian sex store that James was at.
I believe.
Shout out me Malicious.
He's in them woods. Me Malicious.
We love me Malicious.
I think I might take a pass on that beer.
Why?
You're the guy who's making beers, going through the woods of Appalachia and talking about serial killer songs.
That's where he's sourcing it from.
I trust him.
I also trust him.
I'm trying to think.
I trust me Malicious with my life.
If I was like John Wick and it wasn't like serial killing, it was just like action moment, it'd have to be one where it's like so you could like do it to the rhythm.
It's
so if
raining,
if you're gonna do some like fucking no, maybe Raining Blood by fucking Slayer.
That's pretty tough.
I'm trying to think like what would some fucking psychotic shit be like. Probably
I know what mine is.
Chopin or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say killing or like a brawl, like maybe like a diner fight.
Serial killer.
Well, this is if you're a serial killer. That's
you can pick like so many cool songs for more of like a brawl.
Yeah.
Diner fight. I'll get this out. I've had the scene in my head for a long time actually. Fucking King of the Road by George Miller.
Is that
really cool one?
I don't know.
I was thinking, because I'm wanted. That's
Bon Jovi.
That is Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi.
Yeah, that's
not Bon Jovi.
I was thinking of like Cool Motorcycle Song, and then that's...
It is a cool motorcycle song.
It is a cool motorcycle song.
Anyway, serial killer.
Yeah. What would your
so this
song
is
be?
the act of like killing them, or is this you've got them and you're doing the fucking stuck in the middle with you, like scene from Reservoir Dogs, where you're doing that?
I think it's just like, you got your fucking iPod in, you're going around, you're hacking people with your weapon of choice, and what are you bumping? What's on the playlist? It's like those TikToks, what are you listening to? And it's like fucking
just a guy
skimming sounds,
blood all over. He's like, actually, I'm listening to Uptown Girl by Billy Joel right now.
I know my song. I can answer right now. I'm only gonna play a little bit just because I don't want it to get copyright. But
yeah, go ahead, brother. Let it rip.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Waiting for tonight.
That would be my choice.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. Cut that. Splice that in so we don't get copyrighted.
Oh, mine would be Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I appreciate your input. Oh, I nailed it.
That was perfect.
That was right on the money. I could totally see like in like a 2000s like horror comedy, like a killing montage being set to that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not necessarily like a what do you
Sweat,
Andrew
baby sweat. Baby.
What's that movie where it's Freebird and they're British and they're in like a chapel and it's like a really cool action scene?
Oh, isn't that
Kingsman.
Yeah, Kingsman. Yeah. Like that's not like a Kingsman song, but it does have more of like a I have a special breed of autism where I want to murder people in cold blood.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah. And it's lighthearted enough to where it's like funny that he's doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can.
But also disturbing that he can listen to something so goofy and do it at the same time.
Yeah. Exactly. Andrew, have you thought of your song yet?
I'm a little torn here.
The VeggieTales theme song.
Good. That's a
10-hour loop.
What a classic. Although I gotta say, Larry Boy would go pretty hard, but I don't know if I'd really want. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John would go kind of hard. Or,
did you Google cool songs to kill to?
What the fuck you? I know more than a couple songs. That was on my top of the year.
You had your phone up. Look like you were Googling cool songs.
Oh no, I was just looking through my music, dude. I can't remember all of my song names off the top. Oh my god,
songs
that's so good.
Epic songs.
You can't find me.
Epic songs for slaughtering.
I'm going back to my house. I feel like that'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one. That or Bad Leroy Brown.
I don't know that one.
I don't think I know that.
Let me.
I probably knew it if I heard
snippet.
it. Good question, Me Malicious.
This is a good question.
I think Me Malicious. I think you DM'd me about where to send the beer.
Oh, about where to put my penis.
But it was. I think it was around the. I think it was around the time when I was moving and we decided that we weren't doing a beef trip last year. So I apologize if I didn't get back to you.
Yeah, I guess the best.
It totally
time to do
slipped
that
my
would be
mind.
like,
My bad.
Next time we're meeting and we can set up a PO box.
When we set up a plan, I'll shoot you a message if you still want to do that for us.
Beautiful. Also,
oh yeah, better than old King Kong.
Yeah,
better than old King Kong.
Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog.
Oh, I thought James was riffing.
No, that's what he says.
Bad.
I've never heard that song
Brown.
before.
Baddest man in the
I can see that
whole
as an epic killing song.
It'd be freaking sick to kill someone to that.
Fucking sick.
Be so epic.
It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, let's do a
Imagine
couple
fucking
more.
killing a guy.
Just feeling the freaking life force drain from somebody. That wouldn't bother a guy like me.
Just watching his soul leave his eyes.
Maybe Maisie, who I think is a new face in the Discord. Shout out. What's up? Join the Discord. Link in the description.
Link in description.
If you join the Patreon, you get an exclusive Meat Mafia role. And we always get too excited at everything that we make, and we just blow the surprise by sending it all there before we post it. So
yeah, so you get lots of
days early.
Yeah, if you get lots of little sneak peeks at things.
Yeah.
Maybe Maisie asks, what the hell was in episode 8 to make it the best episode you ever made, and why is it lost media?
Excellent question.
The powers that be just removed it. That's all we can really say.
Well, I don't think
we're
legally allowed to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
well,
I mean,
we
that,
signed.
Yeah.
That's all we can really say about it. Is it just?
I think we have well, actually, now that we're in 2001, I don't really know how that works. Because
I'm not sure how time traveling works with NDAs and stuff like that.
But it's not set to expire for a few more years, so
So you got.
Yeah, we technically got more years tacked on.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's this whole thing.
Pretty much,
YouTube hired
big media. Warner Brothers came in. They offered us a lump sum for the rights to episode 8 because of some things we said and some things that we exposed in that episode. And I mean, who are we to turn up a nice?
We presented a really cool idea for the next Star Wars property.
Yeah.
So cool, in fact, that we were paid for it. It was licensed from us. We're still waiting for the movie to come out. If you've heard about a Star Wars project starring Ryan Gosling potentially in the works.
Oh,
that's us.
Might be.
Yeah, and Andrew came up with a guy. I think his name was like.
I came up with a guy.
Kyle Ren or something. Kylo Ren. What was the guy that you made up? Your OC that they wanted to buy from you.
That's an old guy. That's from the old. That was something. No, I did that for.
No. His OC was Corblor Fongawonk.
Oh
no,
right.
No.
No, you drew him. I remember you had that picture. You had like a red rocket.
Yeah, and it was like
a furry little red cock.
It was like disgustingly thin and super rigid.
Yeah, it was really flexible because you sort of drew like those little lines to show that it could shake, and like the shadows to make it look like it can bend and stuff. I'm assuming that was his power.
Yeah, it did like the coconut sound when you shake it.
Yeah.
They knock like that.
Yeah. That was a cool character, dude.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
Once that Ryan Gosling Star Wars property comes out, I think we're clear to talk about it. They'll probably contact us for some kind of press run. So
I think so. Yeah.
But thanks for the question.
Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question.
Appreciate it.
Alice with the fat cake.
What?
With the fat
cake.
Hey.
They ask, describe yourself using a villain from a video game, movie, or book.
Okay.
Uptown Girl just came on shuffle on my Spotify, which has like on a playlist that has like 3,000 songs on it. So it had a 1 in 3,000 chance.
That's what we call synchronicity.
That's what we call
Me
the
Malicious has a hold on
Zuckerberg
me.
effect.
We call it synchronicity.
I feel like I have a supervillain look, just naturally.
I feel like I'm pretty
like an
dark
evil
and
piece of shit.
like just really scary and intimidating.
I'm
to
basically
people.
Eggman.
Kind of twisted in the brain. If I really get down,
you know,
I'm kind of a messed up manipulator.
Why so serious?
Here's the thing about me.
I'm the Joker, Joker all the time.
A little known fact about me, I'm a little weird.
A little bit
I feel like
off kilter.
supervillain is like a cartoonish thing, right?
I think so.
Like you wouldn't call like Jeffrey Dahmer a supervillain. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that
I'm
would
going
be,
to eat
I
the
don't know if that
minorities
would
in my
be the
local
first
neighborhood.
Villain I would go to if I was comparing myself
The
to a villain.
Dominator.
No, I'm not saying that to him, but I'm
Gizmo.
thinking like to set the parameters. Like I don't think like
Jeffrey
a serial
Dahmer
killer
has
is a supervillain.
a big fucking gadget covered by a tarp. Finally, my newest invention to lure the minorities from this gay bar to my home. It's just like a
It's like a vibrating giant penis.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer!
He's in Smash Bros.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
Dahmer.
I always thought that Hook from the movie Hook 1991
I love that movie.
is such a great movie. I have a
Classic
disturbing
Spielberg,
story
man.
about that movie.
I want to hear it.
It's only disturbing to me, but I remember
It was the
I don't wanna
background
share,
noise to my
but-
molestation.
I feel like that to me that version of Hook always looked supremely Mediterranean.
It's dark hair, big bushy eyebrows.
Yeah, and like almost like a little bit of like
I'm
built-in
scared of
eyeliner going on with the.
Yeah.
He got a big
So-
nose too. He looked pretty Mediterranean.
I'm gonna roll with him. I feel like that'd be cool.
Okay.
That's not a bad
That's
one.
cool.
I respect that choice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I
I
feel like
like,
he fits my vibe.
I agree.
Gay as fuck.
dude.
Always
That
chasing
movie,
after a pixie.
fucking.
So the FCC won't let me be.
Let me be me. So let me
'Cause
see.
I'm
They
Eminem.
try to shut me down on MTV.
So come on my dick and come on my
The
lips
boo
and
box
come on my
scene,
fat ass.
the
and come on
opening
my
to that
fat-
movie scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Which
When
one?
they put Hook, when they put
Oh.
the guy, it's played by what's her name? I think she played Cruella de Vil
Gwyneth Paltrow.
in the live action.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close,
Glenn
that's who it
Powell.
was. Yes.
Oh wait, Gwyneth Paltrow is in Hook. I
Is she
forgot about
really?
that.
I just pulled that out of my ass.
No, yeah,
Oh.
Gwyneth Paltrow's in Hook. She's
Yeah,
Wednesday.
so- Oh yeah, you're right. So
That's so weird.
Glenn
That's
Close
crazy.
is the person they put in the beard to be the guy they throw in the boo box. And dude, that opening scene horrified me as a kid.
Enough. Do the boo box with you.
Dude, so the boo box, they stuff him in this like chest, and then they start dropping scorpions in, and he's like screaming the whole time.
That's awful.
Yeah, no, it was awful. And as a kid, I was like, "This is too scary! Stop! Stop!" Is there? I'm trying to think of anything that would even be close.
The Antichrist.
Probably the Emperor. I'm kind of known to like puppeteer things and make
from the new groove.
Everybody do my bidding.
Wait, the new groove Emperor?
Yeah, the new groove Emperor.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, okay.
Is she a woman?
Well, that's Yzma. Emperor's
Yzma.
Emperor. I mean, he's a bad guy in the beginning. Cusco is a bad guy in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I guess the real villain of that movie is Yzma.
Yeah, he's not a villain. Andrew, you're Alan Rickman from Die Hard.
Dude, I was gonna say I'll take that. I was gonna say Alan Rickman from
Andrew, you're the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
Who is basically just a horny judge who fucked somebody's wife and then killed him.
Hey.
And he ties my war. I used to be able to do a decent Rickman, and I haven't been able to get it recently.
It's because he died.
It's because he died, and
he had a part of him inside you, and then it
Rest
was
in peace to Alan Rickman. That dude was funny.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a cool guy. I'll take Alan Rickman from Die Hard, though.
More like Alan Dickman.
Rude. Stop.
I think my guy would be like, who's like really cool and epic. I need like a Shadow the Hedgehog type.
Who's like really fucking
really
cool
freaking sick
and sexy, has a big penis.
Yeah, big penis.
Other ladies like him.
Yeah, loves Latinas. Okay, so I'll probably go Shadow the Hedgehog.
I actually can see that.
Yeah, my habit of saying "damn" really mysteriously. Damn.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Damn.
That's Doplex in the HEB whenever he can't find something. Damn, just echoes.
Paul, let me
everywhere. Yeah, and then I start like rollerblading down the fucking aisle. Can you see all of me walk into my misery? I'm at the HEB.
Let me double check something.
I'm
about
looking
the voice
for fruit snacks. What?
Let me just double check something about the voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, Doplex. Why don't you choose another one?
Uh-oh. Why? White guy? I can't do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
All right.
You're not about to appropriate.
All right, I'm El Chapo. I'm digging with my spoon. I'm escaping prison. Hey, why isn't this shit working, man? What the fuck? This spoon don't dig no fast.